I met one of my followers at Uwani, Enugu, and it was an awesome experience. Hello, everyone. Beautiful morning, afternoon, and evening, depending on where you are watching this video at this time. Okay, so we met, and
She explained everything to me, and I decided to teach her laundry bar soap, profit in soap making, and powder detergent, which is the simplest production she can produce where she is. So I discussed with one of my sponsors who promised to buy a digital scale for her, but on the second thought, the woman may not be able to use it because she's not getting younger. She's not that young. So I devised this means to teach her manually and to also teach some people who may not have the money to buy the digital scale these product detergents. Hence, this free class came up this
so
December.
if you don't have a digital scale, you can still make your powder detergent. It will come out foamy, come out cleansing, come out quality. The pH will be balanced, everything will be, normal with it. But you have to sacrifice one thing, okay? It's either you get a pH strip or pH meter, or you get a digital scale, all right? So this is where we are measuring this is ash, the soda ash. Okay, I may not put the ingredients on the screen as usual. I'm going to leave it in the caption depending on where I'm going to post this video and how I will, post it. Okay, but trust me, this detergent class is free, and it's going to be free for this December. So I talked about my one of my sponsors. So what we did is that we used part of the money for her digital scale that she wanted to use to get a digital scale for her. We used to get some production materials you just to support her to have something doing. Okay, so she just got 1 kg of soda ash light, all right, and the other ingredients which I will list for you. Don't worry, I'm going to list the full ingredients for you and their quantity. Okay, so this is the sodium sulfate we have measured. We want to add the sodium sulfate. There's a way she's dividing it, all right, because there's no digital scale here. There's a way I told her to divide it, and trust me, I've never done this before. This is the first time I'll be trying this formula, and it came out perfectly. It came out, perfect. Okay, so this is sodium sulfate she added to the soda ash. We're going to mix it, and very well, make sure that it mixes very well. Then you measure the other ingredients, which is the Texapon. Okay, I have about 3 videos of the powder detergent where I use some of the surfactants and where I did not use some. Okay, I pray I have enough time to edit all the videos on powder detergent and send here. All right, but we can still work with this with these ones I've sent. So I'm going to make this very well, make sure I mix it very well. Then we added the sulfonic acid, we mixed it thoroughly, very very, I like mixed it very very well to make sure that there's no lump, that everything mixes well. And if you're doing that, just be fast. If not, it's going to have a kind of a rising. Yeah, you're going to have a kind of experience, a kind of rising. So the bucket was too small for the mixing. We have to turn it into a bigger bucket to mix it very well. And please, if you are seeing this channel for the first time, if you are seeing my video for the first time, please consider to like, consider to share, consider to comment, consider to do any good thing you think you can do to help this channel, and I'm going to help you too, I believe. Now this is SLS you just added. You added the SLS powder, and you mix it very well. So please make sure that your SLS powder is not hydroscopic. Make sure that it's powdery enough. If it's not powdery enough, you can use your hand and break the lumps. Okay, and make sure you put on your nose mask. Now I want to check the pH of this soap because we did not take the proper measurements which we supposed to. So I added a little water into a container, and I took a little quantity of the detergent, added into the water, then mix it for it to dissolve. Then I use my pH strip. I dip it into the detergent and check the pH, and it was 13-14. Okay, it was 13-14, which to some people they may leave it like that. Anybody that have a sensitive skin, if anybody that with sensitive hands use this detergent at this pH 13-14, trust me, the person might feel, let's say, peeling, okay, after many time of usage, you understand. So what I did is that I added another ingredient. I added like sulfonic acid to help reduce it a bit, and it was 10. I was even telling the woman that I want the pH to come down to 10. Okay, can you see how the detergent is? Can you see how light it is, how white it is? Then you can see add color if you're the type that like adding colors. But the best color is color speckles. They sell it in the market. A kg is about 3 5 or 4,000. I don't know. The last time I bought was 3,500. You can also add optical brightener if you want, all right? But all those things are just to add cost to to the product. Okay, so this is it. So I brought the pH down to 10. I did that because she might go next time to buy the detergent, the ingredients, using an analog scale to sell in the market. And by the time she come and mix everything, I taught her how to use the pH strip to check. After mixing everything, she should just put little in the water and check where the where the pH falls. If it's something that she needs to increase, if it's something that needs she needs to reduce, then I've told her what to do. Okay, so that would be when you ask your question. I'm going to explain more on that. So we're going to add the fragrance. Fragrance is was the last thing we added. So we just added for this about 2 kg detergent, we added just like 4 ml, let's say 5 ml of the fragrance. But make sure that the fragrance you're using is a fragrance that is clear, not the one that is maybe black rose, or fragrance that is purple. No, add the fragrance that is bright in color, so that it will not change the color of the detergent. I'm saying out of experience. Okay, so this is it. This is the final mixing, and we tested we perceived it. The fragrance was okay. It was okay. So I'm going to check the bubble. So I called one of the boys in the compound there to come help us check the bubble while I do the video, because I'm using one hand to video and I'm using the other hand to I put
Correct.
about 1 liter of water into the bowl, and I added a pinch of the detergent in the boy's hand. And can you see how foamy this detergent is? This detergent foams very, very well. It foams very well. The one I took with the spoon is still there in the spoon, and the little one we added to the water is still foaming. Thank you everyone for watching all my videos. Thank you for joining this class. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. Thank you for always being here. I'm not taking your love for granted, and I can never take it for granted. See you in my next video. Be safe wherever you are, and bye for now.